Marriage is a union where two imperfect people come together to live together, to form a family, and they live in harmony, they live in peace, to form a family of their own. I said two imperfect people. So, what that simply means is that there is no perfect person out there. Nobody is perfect. So, if you're expecting your wife or your husband to be perfect, to behave well, to behave perfectly, then you are going to continue to have issues in marriage. We all have our flaws. We all have our weaknesses. Some of us might be anger. Some of us might just be laziness. Some it might just be lack of some people might not even have manners. So a lot of things come to play when it comes to the issue of marriage. Some of the things you see in somebody else as a fault, that person might not see it as a fault. And we came from different backgrounds. We have different upbringings. So we have been taught in different ways. We have been nurtured in different ways. We have been given different morals. So when we now come together, we start seeing different all these things coming out to play. And most of the time, we feel we get offended. We're not happy about what we see. And maybe some of those things we didn't see it during courtship. We didn't see it coming. And after marriage, all these characters started unfolding. And it gets to a point and you say, no, I'm tired. I can no longer continue. So today I'm going to be looking at a topic that says marriage is a sacrifice. Every marriage needs sacrifice for it to be able to stand, for it to be able to stand the test of time, for you to be able to walk. There are some sacrifices you need to make. My name is Mary Egbude, and this is Godly Counsel with Mary Egbude. Thank you so much again for joining me. I've been offline for a little while now. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for all those that are just in this video for the first time. Like I said, this is Godly Counsel with Mary Egbude. Thank you for joining. Please don't forget to share with a friend and also like the video. Thank you so much. So today, like I said, we're going to be looking at the topic, marriage is sacrifice. Everything about marriage is sacrificial. I'm going to be using some of my own life examples this afternoon to buttress some of the things I'm going to say. And a good example is I grew up with a family that we're selfish. We're selfish, as in we have cold rooms. So our major business was selling of fish. And so what does that mean? I eat a lot of fish. There's no type of fish I have not seen or have not eaten. Snake fish, catfish, croaker, whatever fish, you name it. I eat a lot of fish and I love fish. So when I got married, my husband does not even want to see fish because the mother hates fish. She does not eat fish. So my husband too doesn't eat fish. And it was very difficult for me because fish was my staple food, or just like any regular food for me. And so what I normally do is whenever I cook fish, because even if I eat fish and I use any cup to drink water in my house, my husband will ask me, did somebody eat fish here? If we cook fish, if he comes to the house, he'll say, I'm hearing the smell of fish. So what I do after eating fish, I look for air freshener, spray the whole house, make sure I wash every utensil so that the smell of fish will not be on them. You see what I'm saying? So I had to sacrifice something. It got to a point I had to teach him how to start eating fish so that I will be free eating my fish. You understand? So you have to complement each other. That is what marriage is all about. Two people coming from two different backgrounds with two different beliefs, two different morals. So there is bound to be misunderstanding. If anybody is telling you that there will not be misunderstanding, then the person is lying to you. There is bound to be misunderstanding, but the misunderstanding can be resolved. The way you resolve your misunderstanding shows a lot of maturity. And as you grow in the marriage, you begin to know that there's sometimes you need to tolerate, there's sometimes you need to be silent, there's sometimes you need to pray and just keep quiet, there's sometimes you need to ask questions, there's sometimes you need to communicate issues. Okay? So even in some marriages, I realize that some men don't even like communication. They don't like communicating. Whenever there's a topic and you want to talk about it, you see some of them shun you off. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We've talked about that before. Let's leave that matter. Let's leave that matter. Meanwhile, that issue has not been resolved. And you know, we women, we like talking. Talking is like therapy to us. In fact, it's therapy. When you talk and it's like you release tension. You release some of the anger, some of the bitterness you stored in your heart. You release it, and it gives you great relief. So we like to talk. So sometimes our men don't want to talk, and they don't want us to talk. So how do you handle this type of men that don't talk, and at the same time they don't want you to talk? You have to learn how to pray. Pray more, pray more. Pray for your husband, and pray more. Before you talk to him, pray about it. Tell God, Father, I want to talk to him. Give him a peaceful heart to listen to what I have to say. Okay? When I say talk, I don't say you should nag. You know, when you start talking and it start becomes, your tonation now change to that of a quarrel, or becomes stronger, or it becomes commanding, it is no longer talking, it's no longer communication, it's no longer peaceful. Okay, so that's why I said you have to pray, then watch your tonation. Your tonation goes a long way. You know, when you tell somebody, when you insult somebody, when you are jokingly, you are crazy, and your tonation is humorous, you are laughing about it, that person might not take offense. But when you tell somebody, are you crazy? That person now sees that, oh, this person is angry with me, with the way she spoke to me. You understand? So tonation goes a long way. So your tonation, you have to watch your tonation. In marriage, you have to calm down. You have to relax. You don't have to, there is nothing you are dragging with your spouse. So you don't need to quarrel about anything. So what am I talking? Sacrifice a lot of things. If you're the type of person that commands before, you have to know that this is marriage. This person is not your brother, it's not your senior brother. That is your junior brother you can command. So I remember when I got married newly, I lived with my father most of the time, and my father is a very strict disciplinarian. Whatever my father says is law. So that's how I grew up. So when I got married, I realized that I brought this into my marriage. Whenever I want to talk to my husband, I talk to him in a commanding tone. I talk to him as if in a way that I want you to do this thing for me now. You know, I don't talk to him like a partner. So one day he corrected me. He said, "This is not a military camp, number one, and secondly, we are partners here. We are not in the military room. So stop commanding me." So I came back to my senses, and I had to make adjustments. So some things you brought into marriage that you know is not helping your marriage, please drop them. Don't say that's how my father has been doing it. That's how my mother has been doing it. I've stayed with them for years. This is how they have been doing it. Has worked for them. Drop them. Drop them. There is no one particular way or yardstick of into marriage. You can everything that works for marriage A might not work for marriage B. Your marriage is unique, so look for a unique way to run your home. The Bible said, the wise woman built her house, while the foolish woman used her hands to pluck it down. Look for a wise way to run your home. Know your spouse, know your partner, know what he or she likes, and follow suit. Follow suit and bring down your pride. Pride destroys marriages. That would be a topic for another day. Thank you for listening to me today. Thank you for tuning in, for watching this video. If you have watched this video to this particular time, it means you enjoyed it. Please share with a friend, and also touch the like button, touch the subscription button, so that whenever I post videos like this, you will be notified. Thank you very much. My name again is Mary Egbude, and this is Godly Counsel with Mary. every day. Thank you for joining me. God bless you.